Hi everyone, it's LaShonda here with Therapy Thursday, and I thought today I would talk about something that's very important to me, and that's therapy. So, I would really love to share some experiences I've had as a participant in therapy as well as a provider and a clinician. It's been my observation that a couple of communities that I'm a part of, namely the African American community and the church community, sometimes have and share negative perspectives of therapy. And so I just wanted to take the opportunity to potentially clear up some misconceptions about what therapy is and what it isn't, at least in how I've experienced it. So I've heard people talk about therapy in a negative way because it's another form of oppression or it takes away the ability to use the power and the strength that we have as people in order to solve our problems. And while I won't ever say that that's not been part of someone's experience, I want to encourage people that therapy can be an experience where you have support and you have a person who's a trained professional coming alongside you to help you through this journey. Ultimately, the participant in therapy is the person doing the work. So going to therapy doesn't mean that someone's going to fix you, but it does provide a different perspective in order for you to see the problems or challenges that you're experiencing. Specifically within the church, I've heard people say that if you had God or if you had Jesus or if you had enough faith, then you wouldn't need therapy. And I want to highly encourage people to understand that you can have both Jesus and a therapist at the same time. I do understand the need and the importance to have spirituality included in therapy for some people, and there are plenty of clinicians who are people of faith themselves and are willing to incorporate spirituality in any way into your therapy if that is requested. An example this doesn't take away from the use of prayer, asking people to pray for you, or even seeking guidance from church elders or pastors. I think that's very important, and it can lead to accountability and community and helping people understand what's going on with you. But I also say that if you were having trouble with your car, it is great to go to the church and ask them to pray for you. But unless your pastor is a mechanic, you're probably not going to drive your car to him and expect him to fix it. Because there is a limit to the expertise that we all have, it's oftentimes very important for us to go to people who are trained professionals and can help in that way. So I just wanted to talk a moment and just kind of dispel maybe some of the myths that therapy isn't for Black people or therapy is not for people of faith, because I think it's for everyone who will utilize it. And as therapy is provided by Labors of Love, you have a person who will come alongside you in your darkest hour sometimes and be a support and be an accountability partner, and when necessary be a guide for you to understand what's happening during those times and ultimately to help you get out of the darkness that you find yourself. If you have questions about what therapy is or what therapy isn't, please drop us a line below. I would love to dialogue with you about it. If you have questions about whether or not it's a good fit for you, please go to www.thelaborsoflove.com. Our contact information is there, or you can set up for a free telephone consultation where we can talk specifically about your situation and whether or not therapy will be a good fit for you. I do want to say this is not all Black people, and this is not everyone in the church, but these are some experiences I've had and some things I've heard. So I hope everyone has a great Thursday, and I'll talk to you soon.